What up, Schmoedown Rockers? And it was up until Friday, past Friday. You know, I was almost about to dot my dungeon a little bit. Just a little bit. Not enough to do the shirt thing again, but, you know, because we haven't lost anything super major just yet. Wasn't because I kind of figured the moment we put Adam Witt in, I was actually kind of being hopeful that maybe Drew could pull it off, because if Vinny Mancuso could put up a fight, so can Drew. And she kind of did, but not nearly as well as Vinny, sadly. But if anything, would have made that potential team up between the two more enticing, especially since Cybold, I don't know what's the deal with him. If he's not going to bother to show up, may as well just partner her and Witt up together, and it might be an interesting match. I'm telling you. As a backup plan instead. Who knows? But anyways, this is basically what has been going on is my talks on Battlefield. Finally, they decided to air it. It started on April 30th. That Battlefield. Shame video. I felt bad that I was kind of like, did you miss that? The fact that apparently she didn't know it, unfortunately, and surprised, honestly, she didn't really. And I'm like, once it came to her, though, but the fact that, and it's a shame of the way the questions played out in round 3, but the fact she got her 5-pointer, though. The fact that so far, aside from Flickinger, we've not been knocked out or TKO'd. We have not given nor lost extra points to these other matches, even if we have lost. We're not too far. If not, we managed to win. We win good. We're still at the tippy top. I mean, it's as far as I'm concerned, and as Bobby Gucci will have always said with the past few weeks on Late Night with Gucci and Kaiser, it seems the Dungeon and Stock Exchange may remain the top 2. I have a feeling that will be the case as well, or at least I'm starting to. But anyways. And then Count Ossie for Damon, at the very least, it was better. I can't even. Sadly, it's not as memorable as it should be. Memorable enough to say the sequel's better than the first one, since at least Damon didn't get knocked out this time around. So, but yeah, he's still got a ways to go if he's going to beat an IG, and more on the whole thing with Damon in another video. Trust me on that. But, and then Witt versus Zach Burkett. I was more hopeful for him this time around, and unfortunately, his play wasn't nearly as good, but yet his round 3s are still so damn good. He still pulls out perfect round, despite being so far down. He pulls it, and then forces, basically, Burkett to answer his questions. He doesn't get taken out or TKO'd. It's so baffling that he's still this good enough of a player, yet he still loses. I don't understand it, and it's going to piss me off if he starts getting a win on another faction. I want to be happy for him in terms of win, but I'm going to be pissed if it's not in the dungeon. Let's at least get him a goddamn win in the dungeon. At least once before he goes to another faction. I'm going to keep that in like that, but it's frustrating. I feel bad for the guy. I really do. I'm glad he at least still tries to have fun. Even though I could feel like it's getting to him a little bit too. I just hope it doesn't get to him too much, you know? And he can still play like he's been playing. Damn it. It's like how Zipper's been with his wins lately. Can't catch a major break, you know? But but even when he loses, he plays the way he does, and it's like now he's like, screw it. Even more so when it comes to an upcoming match, but you know, I kind of figured that team was never I'd like to see midterms play again. But, you know, at the same time, I don't expect them to be a top-tier team, dude. In fact, if somehow we got the team that was... It might have been more of a match if it was Slavic and... Like, that's another thing. I think a bigger upset would be if Lightning Time wins the whole thing. Of the 4 teams. Because so far, Deception, Danger Zone, and even Rushmore are being the more touted of teams, and it seems the people are sleeping on Lightning Time a little bit. And that's a possibility. I wouldn't be as mad about it, but if they won their match against Rushmore, but I kind of do see this one going like everybody is expected. It might be the most, so far this might be the most underwhelmingly predictable one. But I'm enjoying the way these are going for personal reasons. And I'm fine with what we're getting for finals. Like, I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed whoever wins on either side of these. Although I would be very heartbroken if Danger Zone doesn't live up to it, doesn't beat Deception. I want them to beat Deception. I need them to beat Deception at this point. And I need them to beat Rushmore. We need this match to happen so we can just throw it in their faces and it'd be fucking amazing. And if somehow they win, it's because JTD carried them. I like the way he's been playing. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. Oh, man. And I'm not surprised. I feel bad for Blackjack because Blackjack somehow managed to play fairly well enough, given their circumstances being behind by 10 points. They didn't get knocked out or TKO'd. I want to see them play again. I could see them versus... I have a feeling that if they play again, Blackjack will more than likely be playing the Outsiders. And that's going to even be just as tough, but somehow, someway, I have a weird feeling somehow Blackjack might be the one that pulls off the win. Or it could be just as tight as what happened between JT and Goddard. Who knows? Who knows? Hooey. But yeah. Danger Zone. You know, they pulled it, but, you know, they didn't get... I don't think it turns out knocked out or TKO'd, really. Or maybe they did. And that's why we got an extra point like we needed to, and plus it being a tournament and everything. Massive points, you know. Well, we're like 35, so... Yay. Yay. Danger Zone. But anyways, I'm happy with those. Can't wait to eventually talk about the pay-per-view this weekend. Hopefully once that airs. But I mean, now it's like Gold Leader. At this point, you're my only hope. But I don't know if you can beat Marie Wilson. It's going to be a tight match. I feel now it's that match and Ace versus Sean Sullivan. Because I know both, like, more so feel bad for Sean because Sean needs to win probably more than Ace, but Ace kind of needs it to show what happened last season wasn't a fluke. It's the thing that you didn't have to put them together. It's like this. That's why I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. Why do you do this to us? Whatever. I'm trying to figure out what the next match is that's supposed to be aired soon. But anyways, for Star Wars, we'll have that, and then I think we're going to have the semifinals, and then I think they're going to have, like, start up doing 2 Star Wars matches, and then have the finals be the last thing, and then I think they're going to at least, I don't know how they're going to do it. Well, it depends. Unless they plan on starting up the IG tournament sometime soon. Or they're just going to do a normal match, and then start just, I don't know, maybe doing those 2 matches, then maybe do, I don't know how they're going to plan this out between the Star Wars tournament and that tournament, and then if they're going to start doing regular matches in between before IG tournament starts up, you know, who knows? Who knows? And if and when we're going to get the ultimate Star Wars, ultimate tournaments coming up between teams and stuff, so, but anyways, normal in beginning, starting up with, it was amazing, and the ending of pretty much the end of round 1 in the tournament was fine, but kind of predictable at this point. And so far, it's been predictable in terms of round 1. Nothing super surprising yet, and it won't possibly happen, if even anything at all. I don't think anybody's going to be surprised at this point, given what we've been seeing. But it all depends. Like, I think the bigger surprise would be if Rushmore loses the Lightning Time, if anything at all, because it could go either way between Deception and Danger Zone, and hopefully, but I'm hoping for Danger Zone. I'm really hoping for Danger Zone. Danger Zone, but Danger. But anyways, what did you guys think of the matches so far? I want to talk about the other stuff that happened from Throwdown, but I can't yet, so wait till next episode. What did you guys think of these matches we've had from the Battlefield pay-per-view, the beginning of the Star Wars, first Star Wars match of round 1 in Star Wars, and the tournament, that tournament in general, and the final matches of round 1 and the teams tournament? What y'all think of those? Leave a comment below, let me know. Rock that like button with thrust if you must on this video. Hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell on all, please, to get notified. Link to my Facebook page in the description. Link the Smith's GoFundMe, if it's still there. I may have to get rid of it eventually once he's officially cured, but we've yet to hear the news on it yet. So, also, the link to Facebook page, so like and follow me there. My Facebook page, also follow on me as Dungeon Master in the dungeon page, also link in the description to that, and become a dungeon head. You'll probably see me around Twitch, more than likely watching FCL and some slight other things here and there. Handles for that, and for stereo are there as well. I don't use it as much since I haven't been seeing as much, or at least as much Schmoedown content of interest for me personally through stereo. But anyways, what did you guys think? But like I said, and as always, keep it random, keep it real, keep it rocking. If you smell what the movie trivia Schmoedown rocks. Skybound Entertainment, so on and so forth, is cooking. Ooh, dig it. Especially within the dungeon, home of the five-time movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, Dan Merle. Well, can you dig that, sucker?